Hello and welcome to Face Off tonight on Channels Television. Glad you could join us again. And as always, we'll bring you another interesting topic today. And it is something that is also in the front burner of our national life. We're not discussing Trump Clinton today, as some people may be expected, though. We're discussing our local politics and things that govern, put us together. Today we're looking at the meeting between the federal government and the elders from the N.Delta, and we're asking, is the 16-point agenda really the solution to the problems? The N.Delta elders met with the President Muhammad Buhari on the 1st of November 2016 and presented a 16-point agenda to him. And according to the oil minister, in terms talking about the junior minister Ibe Kachuku, he said they had a frank conversation. Frank, mind you, the word frank conversation with the president. Well, also the president, a lot of people are asking if the president will adopt this or not. They made 16-point agenda of what they would be expecting the presidency to do. The Presidential Amnesty Committee, amnesty program, law and justice issues, the effect of increased military presence in the Niger Delta, the plight of internally displaced persons, the Ogoni cleanup and environmental remediation, the maritime university issue, key regional critical infrastructure, security surveillance and protection of oil and gas infrastructure. These were some of the things that came up for discussion, the 16-point that they wanted the federal government to attend to. And tonight we're looking at to achieve, if this will help achieve peace and lasting peace, or if this 16-point agenda is really the way to go as far as the Niger Delta is concerned. I have two guests in the studio, and to my right I have Uhegbu Justice, who is a human rights activist and also sympathetic with the People's Democratic Party. The sleeping party, right?
Well,
are you guys awake now?
Well, it depends. It depends. I think.
Don't you know when you are asleep and when you are awake?
No. I don't think anybody is sleeping for now. Because I don't see it that way. I am only looking at it that there are challenges which is bound to happen in every human endeavor.
Absolutely, I share your enthusiasm. And to my left, I have Murphy Abadoni, clearly an APC man.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, well, it's still face off. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll hear their first opening statement and get this discussion on the way. This is Face Off. Join us again. If you're just joining us, this is Face Off, and we're discussing the 16-point agenda submitted to the president by the elders of the Niger Delta over the crisis or the challenges out there and all of the military presence, all of the bombing of pipelines, all of the escalation of activities out there. And the question we're asking today is to achieve a significant development of the Niger Delta. Is the amnesty program the only scheme to be worked on if followed through? And also, is a 16-point agenda really the solution to the problems in the region? Isn't amnesty, as has been called by some people, a reward for militancy and lawlessness?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I posed that question generally. So,
yeah, like I said, I don't think so. You see, when you talk about, remember that in the wisdom of late President Yaradua, who started this whole thing, the issue of amnesty, we can see in Nigeria that the thing went far to really, try to solve the problem in the Niger Delta. There's no two ways about it. Let's be realistic to ourselves. And you see, we should not forget where we started from. We should not forget what gave rise to this. We should not forget that you cannot beat a child and you do not accept that child to cry. The child must cry. And if the child cries, the child will disturb you. At least it will disturb your comfort. That is exactly what is happening to Nigeria.
Murphy.
Amnesty program,
16-point agenda, everything.
Yeah, let me start
Let me
with
even have your opening statement as far as this is concerned. What do you make of this?
First of all, I have to start from the amnesty program, which is
just to start from the amnesty
yes,
okay,
which is actually a disaster. a way of embarrassing we, the Niger Delta, because I am a full-blooded Niger Delta man. How do you reward criminality? You reward those who are involved in pipeline vandalization, and a man like me who has chosen to obey the laws, who has chosen to be a decent citizen, we go with nothing. Does it make any common sense that you are rewarding criminality?
Is that something they are sharing?
Yeah, you pay criminals monthly. Award contracts to criminals. And you take no note of those decent and law-abiding citizens from that region. Do you understand what I'm talking about? So for me, it was a way. Unfortunately, some of these persons who feel that whatever PDP does is on the right track didn't see the other side of the amnesty program. How do you reward criminality to start with? I'm a grassroots person. I've spoken to my people a couple of times. I say now the criminals are being paid monthly. I'm talking about the amnesty program starting from late President Yar'Adua's administration. You pay criminals, and those who have chosen to be law-abiding are left with nothing. And beyond that, do you know that the amnesty program was more like somebody who had cancer and was just taking a med pain reliever?